On this exciting episode of Rich Tomorrow, a large man discusses the exorbitant prices of the current generation game consoles.
Twitted my tip off!
Hey everybody, here's your exciting episode of Rich Tomorrow. As always, I have some shameless plugs. Tomorrow on this channel at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I will be showing how I turned this little teeny tiny computer into a Gabe station or Steam machine. It has SteamOS on it and only SteamOS on it. I'm going to show you how it plays AAA games at 1080p, a lot of times high settings, super small computer. I'll be gaming on this tomorrow on this channel on a live stream. It's already scheduled. I'll have it linked below in the description. And also, I know I don't shut up about this, but there's a reason. Yes, the Gabe Cube video is also coming to the ASMR channel, but it got sidelined because I got my hands on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which I'll be doing, I guess, an unboxing of, even though they already unboxed it for me, and an iPad Air M3. So that will be on the ASMR channel. Link to my ASMR channel below. You could also check out, I still have there, the ASMR video of Philip Paul Brunel, DSP Gaming. Links to both my ASMR channel and tomorrow's stream will be the top pinned comment and below in the description. Now on to today's video. So it was funny. I was live streaming last night, actually. And someone said to me, Rich, there was another price increase on the Xbox Series consoles. We've known there's been price increases on the original Switch, not the Switch 2. There have been multiple price increases, which I'll discuss more with the PlayStation 5 throughout the years. One was recent, one was a few years ago. And now Microsoft, who just increased the prices of the Xbox Series consoles in late August, is increasing them again. It is September 20th as I'm filming this. We are almost exactly 5 years into this generation, and the prices of the consoles are now, they're going up to a decent gaming PC price. I'm not kidding. You go on Black Friday to a Best Buy. I know, I bought one. You could buy a gaming PC for the cost of the original price of the PS5 Pro. Now the consoles are getting more expensive than that PC. Now keep in mind, as you hear these prices, these are what the prices they launched with back in 2020 for Microsoft, what they were. The Series S, which is the all-digital, the lower power model of the Xbox consoles, was $299 with 512 gigabytes of storage. The Series X was $499. That's the more powerful console. I'm sure all of you know that, with 1 terabyte of storage. And that was it. That was it. The prices when the consoles launched were that's when they were at their cheapest. This is unreal. This is unprecedented. This has never happened before. Anyway, this comes from cnet.com. I'll read you the price increases and then we will discuss. So you're ready for your hobby to become completely unaffordable? Well, buckle up because it's going to happen. Microsoft is increasing the prices of the Xbox Series consoles again when they just increased them this year, which at that point they were already worthless to buy because it just makes no sense to spend that much on a console, especially because Microsoft is offering their games on pretty much every other platform day one. But here's the original price increase that happened that was announced on May 1st. For the first price hike, the Xbox Series S went from $299 for the 512 gigabyte model to $379, which was insane at that price increase. The Series S 1 terabyte model went from $349 US dollars. These are all in, by the way, or $350. Let's say it's $349.99 to $429.99 US dollars. The Series X digital went from $449 US dollars. That was its original price before any price increases to $549. The Series X went from $499, which was its launch price, to $599 US dollars, and the 2 terabyte Galaxy Special Edition model went from $599 to $729 US dollars, which is insane by itself. But they increased them again. Now, keep in mind, these price hikes, this extra increase that we're getting this year on the series consoles is happening on October 3rd. So No, do not buy them now. They're already too expensive now, but they're going to get more expensive on October 3rd. Here is what Microsoft is going to raise the console prices to. Another price hike. I can't get over this, but here's what they're going to be on October 3rd. The Series S is going to go from $380 to $400. The Series S 1 terabyte is going to go from $430 to $450. The Series X digital is going to go from $550 to $600. The Series X is going to go from $600 to $650. And the Series X 2 terabyte Galaxy Black Special Edition is going from $730 to an eye-watering $800. Keep in mind, these consoles came out in November 2020. Now, Microsoft said the reason for this is, and I'm quoting here, is due to the changes in the macroeconomic environment. It's the tariffs. It's the tariffs. There's no other way around it. That is what is causing this. I know people are going to want to debate me on this and blame Microsoft, and they should just eat the cost because that's what corporations do. Corporations, for people that are defending the tariffs, corporations now magically should be charities, and they should just eat the cost of what the tariffs are costing them and not pass it on to the consumer, which no corporation is going to do. Corporations are in business to make money and to profit. They're not in business to go, you know what, out of the kindness of my heart, we're going to lose money and to help the consumer out. It just is not a thing. It's not a thing. That's not how it works. Now, we know on top of that Nintendo recently increased the price of the original Switch, which is absolutely mind-blowing that they would do that almost a decade after the console was released. But I guess in their mind, because people were already complaining about the price of the Switch 2, they would try to make up the cost that they were eating with the tariffs on the Switch 2 and increase the price of the Switch 1 to balance it out. And it's also, I'm sure, good PR because people were already pissed at the price of the Nintendo Switch 2, and it would be a nightmare for them to increase the price on that. So I guess they're looking to recoup costs by increasing the prices of the older hardware. But in Sony, on top of it, has also increased the price of the PlayStation consoles twice. 2 times. Not just once. Nintendo's once. Sony 2 times. And Microsoft 2 times. And Sony actually increased the prices once before the tariffs were even a thing. And the PS5 price increase did this to the consoles. The base PS5 went from $500 to $550. The PS5 digital edition went from $450 to $500. But wait, there's more on that one. And the PS5 Pro went from $700 to $750, which again is still a hell of a better bargain than getting the 2 terabyte Xbox Series X console, the Galaxy Black Special Edition. The only difference in between the Galaxy Edition and the original Xbox Series X is that it's prettier and has more storage. It's not an Xbox Series X Pro like the PS5 Pro. So you're getting the same console, the same capabilities that you would at launch, just more storage, different aesthetic, and it now costs more than a PS5 Pro. Do not get that. Honestly, do not get any series console right now. There's no reason to justify spending that much on dated hardware when you could play the company's games in countless other ways. You know what's funny is that there was a time until now that gaming used to be considered recession-proof. It seemed like you could always rely on gaming because if you buy one game for $60, $70 now, $80 now, you could get countless hours of replay value out of a multiplayer game, which, you know, if you go to see a movie that's $20 at a theater, which is insane that sometimes it costs that much, maybe sometimes even more, depending on where you go, you watch that movie once, you leave the theater and you spent, well, at one point, a third of what a game would cost. You spend $60 on a game at one time. You could play that game sometimes for years. So the value that you would get out of the game would be significantly more than spending the $20 you would get out of seeing a movie once. But if people can't even afford to get the goddamn hardware in their home, well, what the hell are they going to do? It's no longer an affordable hobby. And then you have on top of it that groceries at the grocery store are increasing exponentially, which I have seen with my own eyes. Utilities are going up. Everything is becoming unaffordable. And even the forget trying to buy a house right now. Are you kidding me? And they're gouging you for rent prices. It was always that even though things that should be affordable were out of reach for many people, they could always kind of escape the world with entertainment and devices that always seem to remain affordable. That's also no longer becoming the case. And yes, this is due to the tariffs. And if you don't like that I said that, I don't know what to say. I live in reality. You live in fantasy. We're not the same. This is very unfortunate, and I don't know where the hell our hobby is going to go, but it's no longer safe to say that gaming is an affordable solution in tough times at all. They're making everything that is enjoyable to us out of reach, and it's way bigger than just gaming. This should alarm you because it's a sign of things to come. This is Rich Tomorrow signing out. Sub to my ASMR channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the stream. Have a good one.